Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Ceci. How are you?
I'm fine. I
Fine?
am sick.
So you are not fine. If you are sick, you are not fine. Not so good, teacher. Not so good. Just like me, I'm with the flu today, people.
I know,
I got the
teacher.
flu, the flu is around, so everybody is like catching it, and this time it was me. Yeah, I have running nose, and I don't know if you listen to me, but my voice is kind of different. But I mean, we have to continue, the show must go on. So I'm here with you trying to have, a very good time
Yeah.
with everybody. And I mean, I'm so happy to see you once again, having in mind that this is our last week. This is going to be so great because you are about to finish level number 1. So that's exciting. That's good news. And let's wait for the other students. If you listen to a dog, that's my pet. Max is its name. So he's around, and that's why he's barking. So, Claudita, welcome to the class. Vilma, how do you feel today, Vilma? Better than yesterday? Mejor que ayer?
Un poco peor.
My goodness, yes. That's a very sexy voice, Vilmita. That's a sexy voice.
No.
No, not at all. En lo absoluto, not at all, right? It's not fun, No es divertido estar enfermo, ¿verdad que no? It's not fun to be sick. Are you with a sick leave? ¿Tiene incapacidad médica? Yes. No sick leave. Oh, yeah. At least, yeah, you can rest, drink a lot of teas, ginger teas are very good. There's the jengibre, ginger. And there are other, menjurjes that we Salvadorian people prepare, and they are very good. So try with them. You're gonna get better. Charlie, good to see you. Welcome to the class. And everybody, the ones who have cameras off, activate the cameras. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Activate them. Okay, let's see. What do you remember about yesterday's session, class? What did we study yesterday? Do you remember? Only Vilma is excused to be quiet today. Only her, because she's sick. But what about the other students? What was yesterday's topic?
Use their their art.
The use of there are, and also
There is.
there is. Excellent. In positive,
In negative.
in negative, and also question. Yeah, question form. Very good. And I think not enough practice yesterday. That's why today we are going to practice a little more. We have 1 minute before the time we have to start the class, 1 minute before 7. So if you have questions about the activities, that you are missing from this level, ask, right now. Remember that the recording has to be 1.5 minutes. Yes? 1.5 minutes. That's little time, my friends. Compared to all the things you have to, and you want to say in English. That's little time. And don't forget to introduce, in a way yourself. Hello, teacher. My name is Mercedes Beatriz Ramirez. And in this opportunity, I'm going to tell you the description of my working area. Y comienza, mira, siempre hay que presentarse. Yes? Y así usted deja impresionado al que le está escuchando. That's a technique, ¿ya? You know, you have to start like introducing very, you know, like with self-confidence, right? Bien autoconfiadito, muy confiado en sí mismo. Self-confidence is essential, you know? Sometimes we're going to make mistakes, yes, because you are learning. The teacher makes mistakes, yes, and she's the teacher, right? So we are not like perfect in the language because we are, you know, using a language that is not our mother tongue. And I understand, but what I value a lot is the effort, you know, and the responsibility. So take that into consideration. And with that, people, we are going to start right now introducing, yes, the objective of this session. Let me show you. This is class number 25. Yeah, and today is the last day of February, you know? Tomorrow we start a new month. March is coming in, you know? It seems like yesterday we were celebrating Christmas and we are about to start the third month of the year. So time goes fast, you know? Let's take advantage of it. Vamos a aprovecharlo. Let's take advantage of the time we have together. What is the class objective, Rigo? Could you please activate your microphone and read it?
Class objective: at the end of the lesson, participants will be able to describe how their and others people's working place and areas look like.
Okay, describe. Listen, this is going to help you for the oral evaluation. Yes, if you have some ideas in mind already, so this is going to help you to clarify those ideas and to put them into words so you can record, you know, your description, right? Thank you very much. Very good pronunciation. Agenda, it's the same. We have followed, you know, through these classes that we have been together till this moment, right? We have a welcome stage that it's over, right? Then the warm-up activity that is coming, you know, right now. Then we follow with the class presentation, the development, the production, and the wrap-up. That's going to be the organization of this session. Let's go to this page, you know, the tiny tab page. We have a warm-up activity related to yesterday's class. Okay, here we go. I need everybody to get involved in here. Your participation is essential, my friends. Don't be silent. I need you to be an active participant all the time, right? And all the all the opinions are accepted.
To start the game.
Okay, let's start the game. Positive, negative, and questions. Here we go. Let's start with the positive forms.
There is
Okay.
a cat. There is a cat.
There is a cat, right? There is a cat. Excellent. Another positive, my friends,
Yes.
is this one.
There is an
apple.
There is. What happens if I want to use the contracted form? Can I use the contraction?
There isn't
An apple.
No, the contraction.
There's an apple.
There's,
There's
apostrophe and S, right? Only that. Very good. What about here? Positive form?
There are two dogs.
There are two dogs.
There are two dogs. Dogs, right? There are two dogs. One blue and one yellow, right? Strange colors for dogs. Negative. Let's continue with the negative form.
There are not three pencils.
They're not.
There are
Don't forget the verb to
three
be. They are not. In a contracted way,
They're not.
There aren't.
there aren't. Or
There's not.
Only one form. There aren't is the only one because the other contraction is not possible. Okay, you cannot say there not, right? No, it's kind of weird. What about here?
There
There are not six
Wishes.
Ah, there are not six
Six
witches.
witches.
Right? These are the witches. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
4,
6, right? Witches. And here,
There are not a piece of cheese.
There are not a piece of cheese.
okay, this is, there is a mistake in this sentence. There are not a piece of cheese. Is it correct if I say that?
No,
No,
singular.
right? Here we need to have what? Is. There is not, okay? Because we are talking about a piece of cheese, right? Only one piece. So there is the correct form. Question. How do we make questions with this expression, class?
Is there a bar of chocolate?
Okay, is there a bar of chocolate? A bar of chocolate? A bar of chocolate? And the question mark
A
at
bar
the
of
end.
chocolate.
Is there a bar of chocolate? Is there a bar of chocolate? Is there a bar of chocolate? What about this?
Are there
Are there 5 balls? Are they?
balls?
Are there? Como si usted dice, they are there. Oh, are there, right? Are there 5 balls? What about here?
Are there seven gifts?
Are there 7 gifts? Gifts. Make the sound. Sound is important. That's the plural, okay? Gifts. And the question mark here. That's nice. Are there gifts, people? Yes, right? 1, 2, many gifts, right? Well done, class. Well done. With this, we are going to continue, This is what we studied yesterday, what we began yesterday, and what the oral evaluation is about. So it's basically, this is the summary, right? This is the summary of the expression there is and there are. So what is the meaning? To say that something exists. This is what we were talking about yesterday, right? To say that something exists, there is and there are. To say that something doesn't exist, there isn't and there aren't, okay? Because we can talk in the positive and the negative way, right? There is 4 singular nouns. There are 4 plural nouns. And also there is 4 uncountable nouns. Remember that in English we have, like in Spanish, right? Nouns that are countable and nouns that are not countable. For example, can we count water?
No.
Can we say 1 water, 2 waters, 3 waters, teacher?
No.
So that is an uncountable, right? That's why if you want to say that there's water, you have to use this combination. There is, right? There is water on the floor, you can say, right? Hay agua en el piso, dice usted. Water is uncountable. That's why you use there is, right? Teacher, and what happens if we say a bottle of water? Then we are using a container. Ahí estamos utilizando un contenedor, okay? So in that case, the container becomes the countable thing. And we can say there is a bottle of water, right? But what we are counting is the bottle, not the water itself. You know what I mean? Yes? Another. Yes, Ceci?
Rice, el arroz
Exactly. That's another example of uncountable nouns. You don't go to Doña Juanita's store or shop and say, I want 10 rices. No, maybe 10 pounds, right? A lo mejor 10 libras, but not 10 rices, right? Because we can count the grains, but it's impossible to go and say 100. grains of rice, right? No, you count that by using a unit of measure, in this case, the pounds or the cups, right? Etc. So let's take a look at the examples we have here for the positive or affirmative. We have, there is a book on the desk, there are books on the desk, and there is some milk in the fridge. Milk is uncountable because it is a liquid. All the liquids are uncountable. Yes, that's one clue for you. Then we have the negative, and in the negative, we can use contractions. Yes, contractions are useful. So we say, there isn't a pen on the table, or there is not. It's up to you. Usted decide si usa o no usa la contraction, okay? There aren't any pens here. What happens here with the word pens? It's pluralized, so that's why you are using there aren't, right? And then the other example says, there isn't any juice in the fridge. Again, juice is an uncountable noun because it is a liquid, right? So we cannot count it. For questions, we make an inversion. We invert the verb to be and we place it at the beginning. And then the phrase there, as in the example here. So you say, is there a cat on the chair? You don't say, there is a cat on the chair. No. Is there a cat on the chair? Because what you are asking is a question, right? And here, are there cats on the sofa? Are there cats on the sofa? Yes? So the contractions, the possible contractions that you can have are these ones. Positive there's, right? And there is, the long form. There's not, there is not, the long form. There isn't, and there aren't. There is not, and there are not. Yes? So I don't know, guys, if you have questions about this, or we can go to the practice. Has any question come to your mind right now, that we studied this again? No? I suppose no, because nobody says anything, right? So let's move to the practice, my friends, to the practice. Okay, let's see. We have this page. Let me show you. Well, it's here. I have few people today, only 21 students, and you are more than that number. Okay, can you see it, guys? There are some multiple choice sentences. Yes, can you see? Okay, very good. Now tell me, what could be the complement of that sentence? We have a calendar on the wall in the kitchen. So what is the beginning of that sentence? Or what is the most suitable possibility?
There is
a calendar.
a calendar.
Okay. Option 3, right?
Yes.
There is a calendar. That's good. Look, the message appears here. Next question. How many days?
There
A question. Are there? Okay. Are there in January? Very good. January has 31 days, right?
Yes.
31. There are 31 days. Next question.
Is there?
There are.
There aren't.
There isn't.
Okay, I listen to the
Aren't.
3 options. Let's analyze, people. You have any good movies? Plural.
There are.
There are.
There are.
So, but in negative,
There
because you have the word
aren't.
any.
There aren't.
So there aren't
aren't.
any good movies on TV tonight. I'm going to give you one important piece of information. Any, the word any appears only in negative sentences and in questions. In positives, never. Okay? Así que esta palabrita, todo el tiempo que la veamos, tenemos que recordar que solo las utilizamos en negativas y en preguntas, nunca en positivas, okay? So, every time you see this, a negative sentence or a question, teacher. Okay, so, there aren't any good movies on TV tonight, right? So, next. A hotel near the train station.
Is there?
There
Is there?
Are
It's a question, right? Is there? Yeah, that's a good answer. Is there a hotel near the train station? Is there a hotel near the train station? What? Number 4.
Are there?
What is there?
Is there?
Is there?
What is
there?
there?
To see.
To see
Melbourne.
in Melbourne. Melbourne is a city, right? What is there? That's very good. Next, how many cinemas?
Is there?
Are there?
Are there?
Plural, plural. Are there
Many
in the
cinemas.
mall? How many
There
cinemas
in the
are
mall.
there? Nice. Next,
are there.
are there?
There are.
Oh, there are because
There
no,
is.
There is. There is
Another
train to Chicago in 2 hours. There is, right? There is. Next one.
There is.
Space
are
for more students.
There is. Oh, there isn't.
There isn't. Yes, there isn't is the best option. There isn't much space in the room, in this room for more students. So it means that the class room or the room itself is crowded, right? There's not much space anymore. How many space?
Are there
Are there?
in the US?
States are there in the USA.
In the USA. And how many people?
How many?
How many? Do you know the answer?
1,
50.
One state in the United States? No.
61.
51. Okay. Only one? No, it's impossible. And how about this? Number 9.
There aren't.
There isn't.
Negative.
There isn't.
Money is uncountable. Uncountable. So,
There isn't.
there isn't any money in my wallet. This is my sentence, people. This is my sentence right now. There isn't any money in my wallet. Only bills. Solo recibo, vea que sí. Yes, solo para pagar. Okay, that's the life of an adult, right? Pay, pay, and pay. There isn't any money. Next.
There are 3 people.
There are three people waiting for you in the reception.
In the reception. There are. That's great.
There are.
And number 11.
There is a photo of my
There is
my bed.
Oh, wow. There is a photo of my family on the nightstand beside my bed. Right? There is. That's very good. Right here?
There is.
There is a lot.
There
are
Time is uncountable. Time is an uncountable number.
There are. There is.
A lot.
There is a lot of time to see your friends next week. Time is uncountable. Lo volvemos contable con los minutos, las horas, okay? But the word time is uncountable. What about here? It's a question. Bills plural.
Are there
Are there any bills for me today?
for me today?
Are there?
For me today?
For me,
Okay. Are there, right? Are there any bills for me today? That's a very good option. How many universities?
Are there?
Are there?
Are
They are there.
universities?
How
Are
many
there in the
universities
city?
are there in this city? Guys, how many
Are there?
universities are there in El Salvador?
Uh,
Let's say that around 10, right? Around 10 universities. University of El Salvador, UCA, Matías.
Alberto Maferrer,
Ajá. So, in total,
Olivia.
like 10, right? Like 10 universities in El Salvador. Very good. How about this one? Nothing you can do to help me with my problems.
There is nothing.
There isn't.
There isn't nothing. Okay. Listen, guys. I'm going to tell you something very important. If you have the word nothing, you are already negating. Si tenemos esta palabra nothing, ya está negando. Así que no vamos a sonar redundantes. ¿Ok? If we have the word anything, then we can say there isn't anything. But we have the word nothing. So you have to say there is nothing because you are negating. Okay? I have nothing to do, teacher. What does that mean to me? That you don't have anything to do. Okay? So you are negating with nothing. So you don't have to use the verb in the negative form because you have the negation here. Okay? So there is nothing you can do to help me with my problem. Okay? Be careful with this combination. Sometimes it's tricky. What about here?
There aren't.
There are no excuses.
There aren't or there are?
There are no excuses.
There are.
Okay. If we have
There
the word
are.
no,
There aren't.
we are negating. Again, there are no excuses for your behavior in class today. So what could be the best option? There are or there aren't no excuses?
There are.
There
are.
There are, right? Because you are negating with the no here, right?
Yeah, well, you
So you sound redundant if you say there aren't no, right? No, you sound redundant and you give a total different meaning and message with the sentence. The last one, how many colors?
How many colors
are there in the
are
rainbow.
Are there in the rainbow?
Are there
Are there? And how many colors are there in the rainbow, class?
7 colors.
In the main rainbow, because there is an invented rainbow. Okay, we're not going to talk about that, but in the official, let's say, in the official rainbow, how many colors?
I think 7 colors.
Black, white, blue.
So there
There are 7 colors.
are 7 colors. What are the colors that are there in the rainbow? I don't remember well. I mean, I remember some, but not all of them. I remember the blue, the light blue,
green,
orange, green, red,
Yellow.
and purple. Purple. Yes, very good. I think we mentioned more than 7. Anyway, let's go back here to the practice. So look at this. I'm going to give you the opportunity to complete these sentences by your own, you know. This is gonna be a group activity. Here, you have 2 examples of what you have to do. There aren't any, okay? So you have to complete either in the positive or in the negative way the sentences that you have here, even in the interrogative way, because you have questions over there, right? So let's go to breakout rooms. Let's work together on this exercise, and then you give me the answers that you came up with your partners, okay? So let me send a picture to the group so you can have it and work together. Okay, let's go to breakout rooms, class. Work together. Get in the breakout rooms, complete the exercise. You have 4 minutes, 4 minutes maximum.
Hey. There is not this
Three, the writing.
They aren't sería en la 3.
The writing. For no.
3.
Number 3.
Yeah. There is.
There are 50
There
states
is.
in the United States.
There
are. There are because it's not a question, okay? There are 50 states.
50 days.
50 cents.
No. Number 4.
Number 4. No, there aren't. No, there aren't polar bears at the South Pole.
Beers. Yes.
There aren't, okay? This is number 4.
Number 5.
Yes. There is a man. There is.
Is there, because it is a question.
Oh, yes. Is there?
Is there a message for me? No, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, no, there isn't.
Number
Number 7.
Number
I'm
6.
hungry. There is
Why?
a restaurant.
No, there aren't. No hay escolares. No, there aren't. No, there aren't any.
Teacher,
Yes.
one question. Tenemos que usar en todas las negativas el any.
Not necessarily. It's optional. It's optional.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
No, there are of it. Number 4.
No, there aren't.
There aren't. No, there aren't.
No, there aren't.
There aren't. The not in the negative, yes, it's mandatory, but the any is optional.
Okay. Thank you. Number 5 sería
Number 6. Why so many cars in the parking?
Sí.
What?
There.
No, in number 6. Yes.
Number 6.
Yes. We have a question.
Okay.
Were there so many cars in the park? Lot?
Parking lot.
Are there?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Don't speak with me, please. Felipe, what do you think?
Numbers.
30 or 31. How many days? Days are there? Plural. Days, plural. 9. Number 9. A few things I have to do this afternoon. Few things. No question.
There is. Es plural.
Things. Few things. Algunas cosas. Plural va.
Yes.
There sería que, ¿no? There are a few things.
There. There.
Lleva. There are
Yes.
va. 10. Question. A post office nearby. ¿Cómo? Is there a post office nearby? B. I'm sorry, I don't know. No conozco.
Hi, Eliana. The others are in the breakout rooms. What happened to you?
La aplicación está configurada como que si yo voy a WhatsApp, me saca. Entonces, cuando yo estoy viendo las preguntas, me sacó de mi compañero. No estaba. Entonces, luego está aquí, oh, Erika is gone. Entonces,
Yeah, she's not here. I mean, she's with the camera and the microphone off. I'm sorry, Eliana. Sometimes it is, unstable when you are using your cell phone, right? The application is a little bit more complicated to use, right? So anyway, you can share the answers with me right now and with everybody because they are coming back. Don't worry.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see, people. Everybody's coming back. So I believe you have all the answers ready, right? So let's see, number 3, because number 1 and 2 are done. So let's complete number 3. Rigo, would you mind starting with this exercise? What do you have for number 3?
There are 50 states in the United States.
Okay. Repeat that to me, please.
There are 50.
There are 50, yes.
50 states.
There are 50 states
in the United States.
In the United States, right? 50, some people say 51, So number 4, no. That's like an answer, like a sort of negation. No.
No, there aren't.
No, there aren't.
Aren't polar
There aren't
Polar bears.
polar bears at the South Pole. At the South Pole. Excellent. Number 5, Ileana. Why don't you give me the answer for this? For the number 5.
Is there a massage for me?
A massage? Or a message?
I don't know how to
Message.
Because, I mean, it should be great to have a massage, right, too? Yes? When you arrive home. Yes, when you arrive home. Hey, does anyone here have a massage for me? Okay, message, right? Is there?
No.
Is there a message for me? And the answer? No?
No.
No what?
There is.
There is.
There isn't.
No, there
isn't.
No. No, yes, no. No, there isn't.
No,
Right?
no, teacher,
No, right? Number 6, like an angry mama, you know, when she's saying no to their children. Number 6, Edwin, it's a question. Why it says?
Number 6. Why are there so many cars in the parking lot?
Beautiful. Why are there
So many cars in the parking.
many cars in the parking lot? Because it's a holiday. Oh, because there's a conference. Oh, because there is a concert, right? Prissy, I'm hungry.
Is there a restaurant across the street?
Is there a restaurant?
There is a restaurant.
No, is there, right?
Yeah.
It's not a question.
There is.
Okay, there is.
Sorry.
There is. Okay, very good. There is a restaurant across the street. How many days, Melvin? Number 8, Melvin. Ernest. Melvin. Aguilar. Okay, number 8, please. How many days?
They are.
Are there?
Yeah, it's a question. The inversion, Melvin.
Are there?
Are there?
Are there?
Yeah.
There.
How many days are there in March? 30 or 31? Right? It's a question.
Okay.
9, Ceci.
There is.
There is. Are you
Yeah.
sure? There is a few things, plural. You have a
There
plural.
are plural.
Teacher, es que con los compañeros, no, con los compañeros teníamos esa duda.
Ajá.
Porque few es menos y ten es plural.
A few. It's like when you say in Spanish, unas cuantas cosas, you know, a few
Unas
things.
cuantas cosas o una menos. Ajá.
Ajá.
Entonces sería there are.
There are, yes. A few
Okay.
things I have to do this afternoon.
Gracias, Isaac.
Okay.
There are a few things, right? Number 10.
Okay.
Isaac, thank you. Number 10.
Okay.
It's a question, right? So,
Is there a post office nearby?
is there a post office nearby?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know, right?
Okay.
11. Bessie, your turn.
Is there? No leo lo demás.
Yeah, sorry. Is there something?
Something I can help you with?
With. Is there something I can help you with? Yes, please. I need I need you to lend me $100, you know? Is there something I can help you with? Yeah, lend me $100, right? Number 12, Mercedes. Mercy?
No, they
No, there aren't.
No, there aren't.
No, there aren't.
There aren't
Public holidays.
public holidays.
holiday
Mhm. No,
holiday
guys,
next
there
month.
aren't public holidays next month. Holy Week is, you know, the next month in April, not in March, right? How many countries? Number 13. Everybody?
Are
There
Are there?
Are
are
there?
Are there?
plural.
Yes,
there
in the world.
in the world.
Do you know the answer? How many countries are there in the world? Do you have the answer for this
There
question?
There is,
There
is a
are?
There are.
there
there is teacher
There are?
in the
Google the answer, come
there
on.
is
No, no,
there is
no.
a
This complement is okay. I mean, it's perfect. How many countries are there? It's okay. I'm asking you guys if you know the answer. Do you know the answer for this question? The number of countries we have in the world? No?
195.
195. Neida?
Yeah,
Listen to me.
100,
Yes?
195.
195 countries. There are 195 countries. Interesting. Interesting. 14. A woman in the picture. She is smiling.
there is
There is
a
woman in the picture.
There is a woman in the picture and she's smiling, right? And the last one?
There are.
There
There
are
are
only three
more
more days
days.
before the exam.
There are only 3 more days before the exam.
before the
Let's
exam.
study.
Let's study.
No, guys, this is not true for you. There is only 1 more day for the exam because the exam is tomorrow. Yes, for you. Yes, yeah, people. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so you are taking the exam tomorrow. Study, please. I don't want zeros in the exam. I want only 10s. Yes, solo Dios quiero yo. I don't want to be grading, you know, anybody here with 6 or 5 or grades like those, right? I want you to get very, very good grades. Okay, so I need you to open the chat because I'm going to send a link to you. This is for you to work individually, right? Open the link. I mean, the chat. I'm sending the link right now and also to WhatsApp, right? For those who have problems using the links here. Also sending that to the group. There is and there are, you know, exercise.
There is A lot of snow. On the ground. There's a lot of snow on the ground. There are biscuits. Milk that thing. There are 2 coins on the floor. There is no money. There is no money in the bank. There are no clouds in the sky. There are no clouds in the sky. There are no clouds in the sky.
I got the first picture. Let's see who was the first one. Rigo, right? Very good, Rigo. Congratulations, you have answered all the questions correctly. Great, good job, Rigo. Well done. This is piece of cake, teacher. This is easy. Let's see the others, right? Let's wait for the other participants. Picture. Vilma?
Teacher.
Tell me, Vilmita.
Lo terminé y cuando veía que había terminado, volví a comenzar. No me dio nota ni nada.
So, I guess you have time, Vilma, to try again. Try again, please.
Igual a mí no me dio nota.
The same to you, Obed.
Y me sale en español.
But I guess that's a problem with the device, you know, that you have it in Spanish and the settings are in Spanish. So you have to change the settings.
Lo vuelvo a hacer de nuevo.
Please. Yeah, please. That's going to help you as a practice. Yes. So, Rigo, now that you had the perfect score, tell me, what was the option for the first sentences? One piece of paper, there's or there are? There's, right? The contraction. One piece of paper. Vilma, look, when you select the correct answer, you know, there is a green mark that appears, right? A tick, a green tick. So this is what you can take a picture of, you know, later. Is when you finish all the sentences, then take a screenshot and send that to me. What about here? Rigo, 8 pens.
There are.
There are, right? Look, it continues giving me the green marks. The bus. There are the bus, there's the bus.
There's.
Very good. Obed. Tell me about a bowl of oranges. A bowl of oranges. There's or there are?
A bowl of oranges.
A bowl of.
There are.
There are a bowl of oranges. No, because you,
there's.
You are talking about the bowl of oranges. The bowl. So it has to be theirs, right? There's a bowl of oranges.
Teacher.
Isaac.
I'm going to leave the class because I'm going to pick up my stepdaughter to her work. Okay?
Okay, great. Go ahead. Don't leave the meeting. I mean, stay with us just turn off the camera and you can, and if you have like access to internet outside your home, you can continue being connected to the class. If you can't, leave the meeting and then you join us again, okay?
Okay.
Great.
See you.
See ya.
Okay.
How about this one? People, some oranges in the bowl.
There are.
There are, here there are, right, Obed? Because it's talking about the oranges.
Sí,
Nice.
me había confundido.
Yeah, I got confused, teacher, with this one. But now it's clear, right? And with the two cups of coffee, there are.
There are.
There are. Carlitos says there are, and that's correct, Carlitos. A bag of potatoes. A bag of potatoes. A bag of potatoes. There are?
There is.
There is.
There's a bag of potatoes. Some butter in the fridge.
There is.
No somebody. Some butter.
Butter.
Don't say there's somebody in the fridge. No, butter. Okay, a hair. A hair in my soup. This is the story of my life. You know, I always find a hair in the soups. So there's a hair. A lot of snow on the ground.
There's.
Snow is uncountable. You can count the snowflakes. I mean, but when they are falling down, but when there's a storm, my friend, it's impossible. A few biscuits in the tin.
There are.
Okay. 2 coins on the
There
floor.
are.
There are.
2 coins on the floor. No money in my bank account. Oh my goodness.
It is.
There's no money. This is true for me. You know, again, there's no money in my bank account. Some washing up in the sink.
There's.
There's some washing up in the sink. And here, no clouds in the sky.
There are.
There are no clouds. Great. No, not many people here.
There are.
Because people is plural, guys.
There is.
Oh, there are.
There are.
A huge pile of washing.
There's.
There's a huge pile of washing. The story of my life, you know, there's a huge pile of washing. So I have to spend the whole day washing the clothes, right? What about here? A lot of cars on the road today.
There are.
Teacher, come on. And here, 100 centimeters in a meter?
There are.
Yes, so congratulations, you have answered all the questions correctly. Start again. That's the message, right? Nice, wonderful, fantastic. Here we go with the next exercise. Is this listening? Okay, it's a video that I need you to watch and answer the comprehension questions, right? And then we move to the descriptions because the time is moving fast. Okay, here we have this. It says, there is and there are, we have the quiz over here. What is on the roof? What places are in town? What will he eat? And are there any students from Paris? Okay, there are 4 conversations, my friends, and I need you to listen to them carefully. So here we go.
Conversation 1. Excuse me, is there a gym in the hotel? Yes, there's one on the 1st floor. Great. And is there a pool? Yes, there's a pool on the roof. Is there a changing room up there? No, there isn't, but there's a restroom. Okay, thanks. Conversation 2. So, what is there to do in your town? Well, there is a mall, a cinema, and there are a few parks. Oh, parks, nice. I love nature. Which one do you recommend? I think Central City Park is the best. There's a huge garden there. Is there parking nearby? Yeah, there's a huge parking lot across the street.
Conversation 3.
What is there to eat? There's some pasta in the fridge. I just had pasta for lunch. What else is there? Well, there's some stuff to make sandwiches. That will do. Where is the bread? There's some in the cupboard, I think.
Conversation 4.
Are there any exchange students at your school? Yes, there are a few. Really? What countries are they from? Let's see. There's one student from Italy, and there are a few students from France. Oh, cool. Is there anyone from Paris? No, they are all from Lyon.
Great. Those are the 4 conversations. And I don't know if you have the answers, my friends, but let's try, okay? Question number 1, what is on the roof? In conversation 1. A changing room or a restroom?
Restroom.
A restroom.
A
A
restaurant.
Restroom.
A
Okay.
restroom.
Let's try. In conversation number 2, what places are in town? Parks or cafes?
Parks.
Parks. In conversation 3, what will he eat?
A
Sandwich.
sandwich.
A sandwich.
Sandwich.
Okay.
Sandwich.
4, are there any
Are there
students from Paris?
No.
No, there
there are
aren't.
There are.
No, there are not. Okay, let's check the answers. And all the answers are correct, you know. This is the script that we have. In conversation 1, it says, excuse me, is there a gym in the hotel? Yes, there's one on the first floor. Great. Is there a pool? Yes, there's a pool on the roof. Is there a changing room up there? No, there isn't, but there's a restroom. Okay, thanks, right? And conversation 2. So what is there to do in your town? Well, there is a mall, a cinema, and there are a few parks. Oh, parks, nice. I love nature. Which one do you recommend? I think Central City Park is the best. There's a huge garden there. Is there parking nearby? Yeah, there's a huge parking lot across the street. Conversation 3, what is there to eat? Ah, there is some pasta in the fridge. I just had pasta for lunch. What else is there? Well, there is some stuff to make sandwiches. That will do. Where is the bread? There's some in the cupboard, I think. Number 4, are there exchange students? Are there exchange students at your school? At, okay, no are, at your school. Yes, there are a few. Really? What countries are they from? Let's see. There is one student from Italy and there are a few students from France. Oh, cool. Is there anyone from Paris? No, they are all from Lyon, right? I need 2 volunteers. I'm going to pick up one of the conversations and then you do it. Erica, thank you very much. You're going to complete this activity with Edwin, right? Edwin. Conversation number 2, the man and the woman. You know, Edwin is the man and Erica the woman.
Okay. So, what is there to do in your town?
Well, there is a mall, a cinema, and there are a few parks.
Oh, park. Nice. I love nature. Which one do you recommend?
I think Central City Park is the best. There's a hot garden there.
Is there parking nearby?
Yeah, there's a hot parking lot across the strip.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Just listen to me with this, with this word. It has to be like this. Which one do you recommend? Recommend, right? Recommend. Stress on the first syllable. Recommend.
Recommend.
Recommend. And then you say, I think Central City Park is the best, right? There's a huge garden there. Is there a parking nearby? Yes, and then you say, yeah, there's a huge parking lot across the street, right? Huge. Okay, Carlos Quintanilla was raising his hand and Cecilia too. So, conversation 3, people. Carlitos, you are the man, and Ceci, you are the woman.
What is the duet?
Conversation 3, please.
What is the to eat? What is to eat?
There is some pasta in the fridge.
In use high pasta for lunch. What else is there?
Well, there is some stuff to make sandwich.
Sandwich do we is the bread.
There's some in the cupboard, I think.
Okay, thank you, guys. What is there to eat? What is there to eat? To eat. Okay, the pronunciation of this verb, eat. And there is some pasta in the fridge. I just had pasta for lunch. What else is there? What else is there? Well, there is some stuff to make sandwiches. Plural. You have the plural here. Sandwich, singular. Sandwiches, plural. Okay? And that will do. Where is the bread? There's some in the cupboard, I think. Right? There's some in the cupboard. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's very good. Those were here that I was going to have for this because of the time. Let's see. This is from the book. Let's complete this exercise from the manual. No? It says complete the exercise with there is or there are and a quantifier. Yes. What could be the quantifier? Some or no. Okay. Those are the quantifiers. And also any. Yeah, that's a quantifier too. So for number 1, how do you think we can complete that sentence? Marketing presentation across the street in the morning. Positive. How can we complete this? The number 1, using the expressions studied.
There is
marketing presentation.
There is marketing presentation.
In the morning.
There is marketing or there is a marketing?
There is
a marketing.
A marketing presentation across the street in the morning. This becomes a quantifier. El artículo se vuelve aquí un cuantificador porque me está mencionando la cantidad, en este caso singular, ¿verdad? There is a marketing presentation across the street in the morning. Number 2, some.
There are some.
Some what?
Some
business workshops.
Business
workshops down the street. There are some business workshops down the street. So it's like trainings, okay? Business trainings. So business workshops, right? What about 3?
There are no.
Not there.
There are.
There is.
There aren't.
No, there
There
are.
is.
There
No.
are.
Recruitment centers, plural people, plural centers.
There
No,
are.
there aren't.
There aren't.
There
There
are.
are.
Aren't. There
No,
aren't
there aren't.
recruitment centers around my building. Or I can say there are no. I have 2 possibilities here. Yes, I have 2 possible answers. I can say there aren't, or I can say there are no. Okay? This is the other possible answer. There are no recruitment centers around my building. Number 4.
There is a store.
There is.
A store.
There isn't. There isn't.
There is
There is
no,
none.
No.
right? There is no store on the corner
On the
of
corner
Roosevelt
of
Street and
Roosevelt
2nd Avenue. This is the first possibility. What is the second possibility?
There isn't.
There isn't.
Isn't.
There isn't.
No.
There
There
isn't
isn't
a
a store.
store.
A
There
store.
isn't a store.
A
There
store.
isn't a store on the corner of Roosevelt Street and 2nd Avenue. You are saying the same thing. Number 5.
There
There
are.
are.
There are banks.
There are.
Factory
There
at
are
work.
banks
Banks.
behind the factory I
Behind the
work.
factory.
Or behind. There are banks
Behind.
behind the factory I work. And
Behind.
then number 6.
There is.
There is
There is an
a building around the corner.
Around the corner.
About building.
There is a Ranza building around the corner.
Around the
Yeah,
corner.
it's
There is
perfect
a
like
Ranza
this.
building around the corner.
building.
Around the corner. There is a Ranza, right? A Ranza
Aranza.
building
Aranza.
Building.
around the corner.
Aranza building around the corner.
Yeah, that's great. Very good. And it's perfect like this, you know?
Building. Building.
It's perfect. Nice. Thank you. I have to move and I have to erase everything right now because I'm going to change presentation. So look, I have this from the manual as well. There are 2 descriptions. These descriptions are very short, but these descriptions are going to help you to create your description for the recording. I need 2 people to read, you know, Mr. Paz and Mrs. Aguilar's description. 2 volunteers, 2 people who can say me. Aha, Neida, thank you very much. You are going to read and Iliana, Neida and Iliana. Neida, you read Mr. Paz, and Iliana, you read Mrs. Aguilar, right? So go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Paz, there is a beautiful lobby. There are comfortable rooms. There's a hot parking lot. There are 3 high-tech elevators.
Okay, this is the description that he is giving, right? Mr. Paz is talking in this case, right? And he says, there is a beautiful lobby. There are comfortable rooms. There's a huge parking lot. There are 3 high-tech elevators. He is describing the place where he works. Where do you think he works? Where do you think, guys, Mr. Paz works? ¿Dónde cree que trabaja?
No.
At EPA? Maybe?
No.
No?
No.
Hotel.
And hotel.
Maybe he works in a hotel, right?
Hotel.
Hotel, okay, because he mentions beautiful lobby. The Crown Plaza. Huh? Maybe the Crown Plaza? Or, I don't know, the international, you know? There is one hotel, right, where all the famous...
Sheraton.
Sheraton, maybe? Okay, very good. So let's now listen to Ileana talking about Mrs. Aguilar's description. Ileana.
There is a narrow reception area. There are two dirty dining rooms. There is an ugly photocopy center. There are small offices.
We have the positive description and we have the kind of negative description. You see, she says, there is a narrow reception area, not big, it is narrow, okay? There are two very dining rooms, right? Very, that's a negative, you know, adjective. There is an ugly photocopy center. And there are small offices. What place do you think she is describing? Where do you think Mrs. Aguilar worked? ¿Dónde cree que trabaja ella? Not at EPA, right? No, EPA is not like this. So, maybe she's a secretary. She works in a small office, you know.
Assistant.
Okay, but what can we see from the two descriptions? We have one description that talks in a positive way and one that talks in a negative way. How do we know? ¿Cómo sabemos? Because of the adjectives, you know? To describe a place, we need adjectives, people. We need words that modify the place or the area that we are going to talk about. For example, beautiful. This is an adjective. What other is an adjective? Let's underline, right? Beautiful is an adjective here and it's a positive adjective. Comfortable. Comfortable is a positive adjective. Huge could be neutral. Podría ser neutral, ¿verdad? Huge, because it is just talking about the size. Solo habla del tamaño. Huge. You know, we have small, we have big, and we have huge. You know, huge means enormous, right? Enormous. And it's an adjective as well. And high tech. Esta frasecita se vuelve un adjetivo también porque miren, me está calificando a elevators. High tech, high technology. Yes? High tech. Not the regular elevators. This is high technology and this is positive. What about in this description? We have narrow reception area. Y para el contexto, este se vuelve un adjetivo un poco negativo, ¿ok? Narrow.
Narrow.
Yes? The opposite of broad, you know, narrow, broad. Yes? We have the other. There are two. Yeah.
What it is? High tech.
High tech. High tech. High technology.
High tech.
High technology. Or technological, you know, elevators. De alta tecnología, Ceci.
Okay.
Teacher.
Hi. Hi, Isaac.
What's the opposite of narrow?
Broad.
Can you write?
Okay. Spell it, teacher, please. Right?
Okay.
Broad.
The opposite of narrow.
The opposite is broad. This one, broad.
Broad.
Or wide. You can say also wide.
Wide. Yes, I know wide.
Yeah, but broad is a synonym.
Broad. Okay.
Expansive is the other, you know, synonym. We have many words that can say the same message, right? Broad, wide, expansive, etc. So, again, people, we have here dirty. Imagine there are two dirty dining rooms. This is very, negative adjective. We have clean, the opposite of dirty. Dirty is negative, clean is positive. There is an ugly, listen to this. There is an ugly photocopy center. This girl doesn't like this place, you know. And the other is small. Where do we place the adjectives? Ahora dígame, ¿a dónde colocamos los adjetivos? After or before the noun?
Before the nouns.
Before the
Before the
noun.
noun.
In English, we don't follow the order as in Spanish. In Spanish, you say casa bonitas, right? What is the adjective? After the noun. But in English, you have to place the adjective before the noun. Yes? Like the examples here. There is a beautiful lobby. No, a lobby beautiful. Yes? That's incorrect. You have to say beautiful lobby. Comfortable rooms. Huge parking lot. High-tech elevators. Narrow reception area. Right? In that order. That's the order you have to follow. Any question about any word or pronunciation? No?
No,
No, este grupo me encanta, no me hace preguntas. Yes, everything is clear. So it's great. It's great. Okay, let's see. Don't pay attention to these stripes, okay? That's what I was doing in the previous slide. So it says, read the information again to answer the questions. You don't need to read it again because I know you have all the information here. How does Mr. Pass describe his workplace? How? In a positive or in a negative way?
Positive.
In a positive.
He describes his workplace in a positive way, teacher. What about the other question? What does Mrs. Aguilar think about her workplace? What does she think about her workplace? She has a good opinion or a bad opinion?
Bad opinion.
She has a bad opinion about her workplace. So if you were, in the position of these two people, which of the two places do you want to work at? Guys, which of the two places, places says here, right? But it's places. Do you want to work and why? Mr. Paz or Mrs. Aguilar? It's a question for you.
Mr. Paz?
Mr. Paz. Tell me why, Clau.
No sé cómo decirlo, pero porque no sé.
Because
Mejor ambiente laboral.
it has the best,
Un ambiente más agradable.
Okay, working environment. Yes. If you take a look at the description, it sounds more attractive. More attractive that place than the other.
Más positivas que...
More positive description than, Mrs. Aguilar. That's great. Very good. So, as I was explaining people, how to use the adjectives before the nouns, you need to say the sentences in this way. There are comfortable rooms. Comfortable, the adjective, rooms, the noun. You can say, out of this topic, of course, teacher, I like a girl. Me gusta una chica. I like a girl. She has beautiful eyes. Yes? You have the adjective before the noun, beautiful eyes. And she has also long hair. Long is describing the hair. So it is before the noun, long hair. So the same happens here. The noun before the adjective and not after it. Okay, quickly. I'm going to stop sharing. In 3 single sentences, I need you to describe the area where you work, right? That is going to be included in the audio, but I need you to tell me here because nobody else is going to listen to your recording but the teacher. So I need you to share with your partners. How do you describe your workplace? Tell me 3 sentences. 3 sentences to describe your workplace. Priscilla, you are going to be the first one.
There is a big meeting room.
There is a big living room?
Yes.
Okay, there's a big living room. Great. That's number one. Number two? Positive or negative? Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Epa no escucha ahorita. Okay, only thing. Ajá. There are or there aren't, there is or there isn't. You can use positive or negative sentences. Doesn't matter.
There is a meeting room.
There is a meeting room. Big
Meeting
or
room.
small?
Small.
There is a small
There's a
meeting
small
room.
room.
And the last one, Prissy?
And I don't know.
Is it dark or is it light?
It's light.
Okay. So my workplace is light.
Light.
Right? Meaning that it is not dark, right? Very good. Bessie, you are looking at me like, what is she saying right now? So tell me two sentences that describe your workplace.
There are my comfortable area.
There is or there are comfortable areas. There are comfortable areas, you say.
Yes.
Okay, there are comfortable areas. Very good. The second one?
Is cool area.
And the place is cool. The place is cool because of the air conditioning or because of the environment?
Yeah, aire conditioning.
Okay, because of the air conditioning. Good. Mercedes, tell me too. Mercy? The microphone, Mercy.
The area is very stressed.
Spacious. Espaciosa quiere decir. Spacious. Ajá.
Yes.
Ajá. Second?
There is.
There are or there is? Only one option, not both.
There is.
Are there plants or flowers or decoration? Is it big, small, nice?
Nice.
The place is nice, teacher. Okay, Mercedes, thank you. Rigo, how about your description?
There are large aisles.
There are large aisles.
There are many interesting areas.
Excellent, interesting.
And there is a big parking lot.
And there's a big parking lot. Wonderful description. Very good. I want to listen now to Oswaldo. Tell me one. Only one, Oswaldo. Alberto?
Sorry, teacher. Sorry. Permítame. There are many forklifts.
Many?
Forklift.
Forklifts. There are many forklifts. Excellent. I said only one, right? But give me two. Give me two. Give me the second one. Give me a second one, Alberto.
There are many trees o árboles.
Trees. There are many trees. Very good. Very good. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you. So listen to what we are going to do right now. I'm going to open the chat and I will write an adjective. You have to give me the opposite of the adjective, okay? You have to write the opposite. So let's start. I start with this simple adjective. Give me the opposite. Small, small. The opposite of the next one. Long. Short. Short. The opposite of beautiful. Ugly. The opposite of talking about people, tall. What is the opposite of tall? Short. The opposite of interesting? If something is not interesting, boring. Boring. Very good. Good. If someone is intelligent, be kind. Okay, don't be rude with the opposite. There is a kind adjective, okay, for intelligent. Dumb. Dummy. That's another. Yes. Dumb. Good. I love the movie, you know, Dumb and Dumber. Jim Carrey movie. I don't know if you have watched it, but it's great. Okay, the opposite of light. What is the opposite of light? Dark. What is the opposite of heavy? Heavy? Thin. Yes. Very good. The opposite of hard? Easy. Now the opposite of new. Old. Excellent. What's the opposite of traditional? What could be an opposite of traditional? Ordinary? Opposite. Ordinary to me sounds like traditional in a way. Okay. Only Rigo is in my class right now. Come on, people. Think about the opposite. Okay. What's the opposite of wide? What's the opposite of, let me see, long? Opposite of clean? Short? No, dirty, right? Opposite of clean, dirty. Very good. Organized. Organized. Messy, okay? Messy. Mess is the noun, desorden, but messy, like the player, you know, the champion of the world, that one. Yeah, it's messy. Yeah, that's the opposite of, of organized and clean. Okay, very good, class. Excellent. Listen, I need you to look for, if you want, more adjectives to describe places because that is going to help you for the oral task. Okay, so far the class has finished and I have to take the attendance as I usually do it, right? So say present when you listen to your name. Cecia Evelyn, not present, right? Melvin Aguilar.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Melvin. Andrade Yesenia.
Present.
Good. Priscila Ayala.
Present.
Nice. Felipe Cuadra.
Present.
Erika Díaz.
Present.
Nice. Neida Patricia Galindo.
Present.
Thank you. Edwin Gerardo.
Present.
Good. Ileana Guzmán.
Present.
Manuel Hernández.
Present.
Erika Yanira Hernández. Ajá. Erika is there. Obed Danilo.
Present.
Thank you, Obed. Luz de Belén. Luz de Belén. Luz didn't join us today. Alfredo Isaac. Isaac.
Present.
Okay,
Present.
there you are, there you are. Cecilia Martinez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Alberto Mejía.
Present, teacher.
Thanks. Vilma Ortiz. I know Vilmita is,
Present, teacher.
yeah, there she is. She's saying present, teacher, because she has a problem right now. Jonathan Perez.
Present, teacher.
Nice. Claudia Stephanie. Miss Perla. Claudita was around too. She was present. Carlos Quintanilla. Carlitos. Mercedes Ramírez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. José Rigoberto.
Present.
Thank you very much. Josué Eduardo.
Present.
Thank you. Bessie Vides.
Present, teacher.
Thanks. And Omar Vigil. I didn't see Omar today. I don't know what happened to him. Okay, thank you, people. Thank you very much. Remember, tomorrow we have exam, so you have to be on time. We're going to have the first hour for normal class, and then you take the exam, okay? There's something important to cover tomorrow. Mañana van a tomar una encuesta que siempre se toma, los participantes siempre la toman al final del módulo, ¿ok? Y esa no la recibimos en Speak, sino que va directamente a INSAFORP. Es como la prueba de que usted sí estuvo presente durante el nivel, ¿ok? Así que no puede faltar porque tiene que tomar también esa encuesta, ¿ok? Está en español, así que no se preocupe. Son datos importantes que ellos van a recibir para tomarlo en cuenta como futuro participante para el nivel 2, ¿ok? So, tomorrow we have the exam and we also take the survey from INSAFORP, ¿ok? So, have a great night, people. Bye-bye. Sleep tight.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Good night, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.